So I just got finished watching The Flash, and I kind of feel like the show was a little bit meh. Now, the biggest reason I feel like the show was kind of meh is simply because things were happening just a little too quickly, a little too fast for me as a viewer to absorb. Now, I know a little bit about The Flash, and I have to say, I know about Barry and Wally, but Wally is probably my favorite Flash, you know? So I know more about Wally than I know about Barry. So for me, this is kind of coming in, even though I'm a comic book reader, I'm kind of coming in a little fresh to this. And it was hard to digest some of the information that was thrown at you and how quickly they were throwing it at you. You know, they basically went about his origin story. They showed how he got his powers and, you know, the crush and all that. On a side note, I like to say that I think it's cool that they made Iris black in the TV show. I like to see creators kind of have a little fun with the characters and see how far they can stretch the limits. So I'm interested to see if she's going to actually have qualities. I'm sorry, it's like 12 o'clock at night right now. But I'm actually interested to see what kind of qualities she's going to possess. Like, will she be like the comic book character, or will she be kind of her own Iris for the show? Side note over. Now, like I said, we got to see the evil Flash. I forget his name, but he's the yellow dude. Killed his mom. Okay, we get it. Dad goes to jail for it, and life kind of, you know, moves on, and he ends up with these powers. Now, the side characters were kind of tossed in there a little too quick for me, too. Like, the girl, the Dr. Snow, I forgot what the guy said her first name was, but Dr. Snow, she, you know, was talking to Barry and was just kind of like, well, you know, fiancé died, career's over, and my boss is in a wheelchair forever. Damn, that wasn't heavy at all. Come on, man. We could have chopped that up a little bit. God damn! Everything else about the show didn't stick with me, which is a problem. Seeing how I'm a big superhero fan, the first episode should always stick with your viewer. I think Flash has the potential to be a good show, but the pilot was kind of meh for me. It wasn't something I was super excited about, like when I saw Gotham or like Scandal, or you know, shows that come out the gate on fire. When you're competing with those kind of shows, you got to come out the gate on fire, guns a-blazing, hostile takeover, you know. And I just feel like Flash was just one of those meh shows. I'm gonna try and keep up with it, hopefully, you know, because I really like Barry. I like the Flash story arc, and I like Barry and Iris together. Even though I'm more of a Wally fan, I like to support the superheroes when they do come to the, you know, to our TV screens. Because hey, let's be real, we all love to see somebody in a fantastical world with superpowers kicking ass, right? So if you can sell that to me, god damn it, I will watch it. But Jesus, first you gotta sell it. Can't just throw some meh episode in there. This is one of those episodes I would say, if you're not doing anything, perhaps you can look it up and check it out. It's not something I would recommend you sit at home at your TV, like twitching, to try and watch it. It was decent for what it was meant for. I think there could have been a little bit more spark. I think the most exciting thing in the episode that occurred was the tie-in to the Crisis comic book arc at the end, where the boss in the wheelchair stood up and showed the newspaper from 2024. That was exciting for me because I followed that story arc. So if you know nothing about comics, this is not a good episode to introduce you to the character. That's all I'm saying. And on that note, because this is about to be 1 o'clock in the morning, Shorty is tired. My hair is just... But on that note, I'll catch y'all later. So me and my hair are fighting because it was raining outside, and now it's like getting into that curly poof position. But in other news, there was an awesome episode of Gotham today. Can I just say I'm enjoying seeing the different...
Thank you for watching Geeky TV. Yeah, there's no one else like me. Yeah, come back every 6th day of the week to get your dose of nerdy. Hope you like and subscribe to the YouTube just to find the nerdy you.